What's up guys, David Moss Jr. here, and I wanted to do a quick video. So I've been using this NutriSense continuous glucose monitor to really experiment. I'm not diabetic, I stay really healthy, but I wanted to experiment with certain foods. And what I realized is even on days that I fast, if I do exercise in the morning, whether it's high intensity, I do a lot of CrossFit, if I do high intensity, or even on my recovery days, if I get up and I fast and I don't have any other food in my system, I do understand that cortisol when you first wake up plays an important role on your blood sugar. But one thing I realized is when I do cold plunging and I add stress to my body on an empty stomach when I'm fasting, I seem to see usually a pretty drastic spike in my blood sugar. So today I want to do a quick test. I'm currently fasted. We're about to have my daughter's birthday party, so I'm not going to do a ton of updates, but I am about to do a 4-minute, 45-degree cold plunge. And I want to really just see, and show you what happens to your blood sugar when you do a cold plunge on a fast. So check this out and let me know what you think. So my routines typically, this is the Edge Theory Labs inflatable portable cold plunge, and it also turns into a hot tub, which is pretty nice. So what I do is for the first 30 seconds, I typically just get my breath under control. And then after 30 seconds, I get down to basically my neckline. And yeah, so I have this, I've ordered this, and if you've watched any of my other videos on my cold plunges, you saw that I did a DIY with a metal trough inside right here in the same exact spot. Since then, I have transitioned to a 110-gallon Rubbermaid tub, built a deck. All of those are on my channel. You can check that out, it's pretty cool. Increased the size of the tubing and moved it outside. And I'm having a birthday party today. It's my daughter's 11th birthday, one of my daughters, and so we'll have a birthday party, and I'm sure people are going to want to experiment with the cold plunge. A lot of people like to make fun of my cold plunge because they think it's silly. Why would you torture yourself? But then when they come over and play basketball or do anything and then come over and try it, they feel completely rejuvenated almost instantly after cold plunging. So it's been getting a lot of people excited about making it part of their regular routine. So I'm way past the 30-second mark and the 1-minute mark. So I'm gonna go ahead and get down. I like to go fully under too. And it's one of those things that when you do it often, you crave it and you enjoy it. But yeah, so this is the Edge Theory Labs. I haven't done a full review on it. I did an unboxing, a setup, and a video on it. Highly recommend if you have $5,000 to spend. It's a great plunge. It's beautiful, looks good. But if you're like me and you like to learn new things and try things on your own, you can always do a DIY. I don't recommend the chest freezer. A lot of people recommended that. That just seems crazy to me. You're literally submerging yourself in a electrical box, not meant to be full of water. But people do it, and it's all good. So that's an option. You can do the ice option. It's a lot of work. I do have an ice barrel on the way, so I'm gonna be doing a review and comparing the ice barrel to the Edge Theory Labs type plunge, and then also to the DIY, so you can have like different scales of what you want to spend if you're gonna do this. And yeah, but the DIY has continued to be currently my favorite. It's outside. I can move this outside too, but it's outside. It's large, it stays cold, the chiller works great, but it's something that a lot of people enjoy. It stays really clean. And some people have asked, and I was one of them, how do you keep the water clean? And really the main thing you can use is hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide keeps the water crystal clear. It's better for your skin than chlorine and other chemicals. But if you have long hair, obviously be careful putting that in the water because hydrogen peroxide can have a bleaching effect on your hair. So just be careful with that. So it's been almost 4 minutes, 3.5 minutes. Thanks for watching this whole thing. And then I'm gonna take probably an hour-long break, and I'm going to check my blood sugar on the glucose monitor. And then what's funny is sometimes it's hit or miss. Sometimes there's not that drastic of a spike. And sometimes it gets up into the danger zone, so definitely interesting.
What are you doing?
I'm cold plunging.
I'm sorry.
I don't care.
I thought you were talking to me.
I'm talking to you.
You're doing it yourself.
I'm talking to myself. Talking to a camera. It's so weird doing that.
Weirdo.
I'm a weirdo. All right, last. All right, 4 minutes, and now I'm gonna go have some fun, and I'll let you guys know the results. But either way, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this, about cold plunging, about the Edge Theory Labs, know they did not send this to me. I paid for this. It's great. I do like it a lot, but you know, I also do like my $1,000 DIY plunge just as much. Shoot, it's 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm just gonna stay till 5, right? Might as well. Got a busy day ahead of me. It's recovery day, but got a big old obstacle course. Spent some time on the lake, all that fun stuff. Might as well stay in for 15 more seconds. But yeah, I'm a cold plunge lover. You should be too. And there we go, 5 minutes. Be on the lookout for what it does to my blood sugar. All right, ready? 3, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Happy. Happy birthday to you. All right, so I'm not quite sure how this is gonna look, but I'm gonna go to my NutriSense app, scan and see. All right, now there was definitely a jump. So this is what I'm trying to figure out. So not as big of a jump as it normally happens. It was also a little bit later in the day. But here's where I started my cold plunge. You can see my blood sugar was 108. And then right after the cold plunge was done, jumped up to 137. That's with no food. So it's pretty obvious that when you do a cold plunge or any physical activity on a fast, that you're gonna have a blood sugar spike. But at the end of the day, I love that cold plunge. It's not gonna stop me from doing it. I have had some massive spikes that have gotten up into the 150 plus range while fasted, not quite sure why. But I just thought it'd be a pretty neat experiment to do. So other than that, hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. God bless.